It's NACHTV, not giving you all the exclusive, all the things that you wouldn't see on the regular YouTube channels, all the things that you wouldn't see on the Facebook, the behind the scenes shit. So you gotta go to NACHTV to see what we really be doing and how we really get down. NACHTV. Boom! Boom!
We about war, we about war. Don't make my hitters come to your front door. We about war, we about war. Don't make my hitters come to your front door.
Live a life in the war zone, you see it then. War report, Campanori, it's a CNN. Can't see the end, body called and repeat again.
Alright, we back here with the big captain himself. Back on NACHTV. Tell the people who you are, introduce yourself.
Hey man, you know what it is. Shalom. Y'all Bashim, y'all shout out to all the brothers. Shalom, y'all Bashim, y'all shout out to sisters. Precinct Captain, 10 stacks. Qam Waahl.
No chill, sickening and so ill. We starve and get no frills. So when we in it,
coming out of California, you know what I'm saying? We in Las Vegas right now. You know, we make moves, you know. Wherever Commander YAHANNA send us, we out. You know what I mean? We on the move. So, you know, I'm over here with my man Nach, you feel me? Philly boy.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening though?
Nothing much. Alright, so first things first, man. I know you was jammed up last time. This is like the second or third time we tried to get this interview. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to speak about that, man, what happened, man? Heard you was down.
Nah, I got jammed up. A lot of people don't know shit. It's Corona shit. Y'all playing games with this shit for real. Like, I was in the motherfucking hospital for like 13 days fighting for my life. But you know, the Lord with a nigga, man. And they with the brothers in the truth. As you see other people drop. And they shot a nigga up with that medicine. I went there in ward, you know what I mean? And nigga, I'm here now, healthy, lungs clear. I mean, they calling a nigga now for his blood and his plasma.
Nice.
They can't have that shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't have that.
They can't get my TV.
You know what I'm saying? They can't have that shit.
Yo.
You know what I mean? They wondering how the fuck did it happen? You know, can we check your antibodies and all that stuff? And I'm like, nah, if it ain't for a brother or sister in the truth, don't call my phone.
Right, that's the Lord's blood. That's the Lord's plasma.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's heavy.
But yeah, that was what was going on with me. I was, you know, down for a minute. I had to do that quarantine, and now we back at it like I never left. You feel me?
Right. We had an interview with the brother NACHTV, man. It's heavy what you said. You said the Lord was with you. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about how he had went through a whole case. He was cased up crazy. You know what I'm saying? But as he came out of it, came into the truth, he pretty much walked out of all them cases. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord was with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's heavy that you said that, man. And that's a real statement that you just said.
Damn right. You know, NACHTV, that's a brother in my zone, you know what I'm saying? That's Northern California. If no one knows, I'm the captain under Commander YAHANNA over Northern California. Oregon, Seattle, all of that is what I've been provided the jurisdiction over to help raise the planet Earth in that area, you know what I mean? So, you know, that brother talking some heavy shit. Y'all gotta check him out. He got a struggle for real. All you brothers and sisters out there that been through the fucking shit, that's a nigga that's been through it. He been locked in that motherfucking cell trying to figure it out, you know what I mean? And the best place to figure it out was hearing the truth, man. That's for all brothers and sisters, man. Don't think that any fucking struggle or any fucking situation you've been in, you know what I mean, you can't get out of it, man. The Lord will see you through that shit, you feel me? But shit, what else you have for me, Nach?
Alright, so first question, man. So, okay. Alright, so this is a life that, you know what I'm saying, it's not really something that is just out there for us. It's like, the road or the path to the kingdom of heaven is narrow. You know what I'm saying? And the path to hell is very, very wide. You know what I'm saying? So what put you on the path to finding the truth in the UPK and, you know what I mean, this lifestyle?
I mean, for me, I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Pomona, California, man. It's the first and last city of LA County. You know about my city. You know what I mean? I'm always in LA, Inglewood, Compton, but that's where I'm from. And I seen it all, man. I seen the drugs, I seen the pimping, I seen the murders, I seen everything you can imagine and think of. I've been in everything that you can imagine and think of. And ultimately, all of that shit that was going on wasn't getting us nowhere. And then I seen, you know, in my journey coming into the truth, why I chose this lifestyle is because I tried everything else. And this, I was taught truly how to be a man. Like, we all seeking to be the man, have a squad and brothers and somebody you can always lean on.
Right.
And we thought we had that, at least I thought I had that with niggas I used to deal with.
Right.
And it came to be, them niggas was nowhere.
Right.
When time came. When I stepped into the truth and learned this business, I really found everything I was looking for. And because of it, you know what I'm saying, ultimately what happened is I laced them up, man. I laced them boots up, 10 toes down, and the rest is history, man. You know what I mean? And I took this as serious as my children. Like this truth is above my wife and my kids. Because what it did for me as a man and what it provided for me, only the Lord was with the brothers that put me in position, man. And so that's my answer to that question.
Okay. All right. So if I could ask you,
please.
So what was life like for Qam Waahl, like as a youngin, like middle school, high school, coming up in those days?
Middle school, I mean, shit, I was a hooligan, my nigga. I was a young motherfucking savage out here. I mean, I grew up in a household where we had 10, 11 of us at a time. So certain amount of boys, certain amount of girls. We fighting all the time. We stealing shit. We was just wild young kids, didn't have no direction, no fathers in the house. Father was locked up, he a 2-time offender. Mother, you know, single mother, you know what I mean, trying to help shit, get shit in order. You know what I mean, just a regular lifestyle, man. That's just what it was. We was just badass kids, man, from junior high school to high school, always trying to get women and trying to sell drugs and get money. We was trying to emulate what we thought was, you know, these rappers and this lifestyle of what they proliferate all over media and social media and all that. We was trying to be that. You know what I mean? So that was life for me, trying to be what I thought was success, which was ultimately a path to my death if I kept moving that way. So that was me growing up, playing around, just doing all kind of wild shit. You know what I mean? So
after that, you wound up. I guess you wound up. How you find the truth then?
So how I found the truth was kind of funny. So, all right. So I was moving around in school. All right, first let me start here. So a real big pivotal situation happened in my life. I was out here trapping and gang banging and doing all things I should have been doing, right? And the Lord tested me, man. I got hit by an 18-wheeler. Almost died. Like literally, it was the first time in my life I ever accepted death. Like my car was crushed. Like it looked like when the police got there and everybody got on site, they said it was they thought it was a DOA, which means dead on arrival.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Steering wheel imprint, glass all in me. You know what I mean? Bones broken, everything, man. And that was just because I was out here living wild. So, you know, after that, I was transitioning. I was still in transition phase. Like, I didn't come into the truth immediately, you feel me? And so I was still trying to figure out my life and my direction. So what I ended up doing was, at a point, I started to try to get on some real black shit. I almost became a Muslim. And how I became a Muslim, because you know, you see the black people out there. I watched dudes like Khalid Muhammad and all that. Right. And then I seen Commander Junior YAHANNA and Captain Mashak, man.
Big shout Big shout out to Commander Junior YAHANNA. Man. Big shout out to Captain Mashak.
That shit changed my life. I was, you know, you going through YouTube and shit like that, and you see like videos. And the shit that they was doing, for me, it was like a light switch. Right. Motherfucker was like, damn, nigga, what the fuck is that? And I had to find out. And so this is the weird thing. As I was transitioning, this is when Captain Gaddarhar was out here just putting in work by himself. I was living in the Bay. Shout out to Captain Gaddarhar for sure. I was living in the Bay Area. Then I came back down to Cali, and I had just moved into Rialto, California. Now, if you go into the old Cali videos, Captain Gaddarhar was teaching, and on the bottom marker to say ISUPK California, Rialto, California. But prior to that, I was like watching Philly videos, New York videos, all over the country. And one day I was like, look, let me just see if there's ISUPK California. And I searched it, and it pulled up. I was in the same exact city. I moved to the same exact city that Captain Gaddarhar was in. I didn't even fucking know who he was. Right. But I moved there, so a nigga had to make a decision. I sat back and I prayed on it for like 2 weeks. And I had to make a decision. It was either you gonna man the fuck up, or you just gonna be out here doing your shit. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go to class. I was like, what's the worst that could happen? Right. I'm gonna go to class. And from that day, it was me, it was Captain Gaddarhar, me, Regalia, and Tawalga Bar. and I've been locked in ever since. I ain't never put this shit down. You know what I mean? And that was the most interesting shit about the truth. Like, when a brother says the Lord chose you, I believe that shit to the fullest. Because there's no way that I leave somewhere, I'm looking for the truth, or I'm looking for something, and then I end up in the same city that raised me up to be the man I am now.
And if I could add,
please,
that was probably the only city that it was in the West Coast.
Absolutely, it was the only city. That's the cold part, the only city. And he was in the library, and it's cold. It's
shout
cold.
out to that library.
Yeah, shout out to the library, y'all. The best fucking four corners on the fucking earth was that library for me. Like, people don't understand. I was in that motherfucker, man, like, what is in this room? It was a spirit, it was a brotherhood, it was something I never experienced, man. It was beautiful. But yeah, shout out to the library, man. Real talk.
All right, we had an interview with Lahab. Lahab was telling me, he said his first day coming into the truth, you know what I'm saying? He got on the train, not his first day, but his first day coming to class. He got on the train, you know what I'm saying? You told him meet him at one place, and then you told him meet him in Rialto or whatever. And he said he got out the train, and he said he just saw the car with the all black, with the black rims, with the black tinted windows, and the black nigga was in it. He like, that must be the guy. Remember that day?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I remember that day like it was yesterday, man. Lahab. Shout out to Officer Lahab. That's one of the, man, that nigga is the spirit of Issachar. Brothers don't understand. Lahab is an amazing brother. But to go into the story, I remember I got a call. I had a slavery where I worked from 8 to 5 o'clock. Class started at 7. So with California traffic, I had enough time to push through and get from point A to point B to class. I get that phone call like, hey man, you got to come pick this Israelite brother up from Captain Gadar. So he called me and whatnot, and I'm like, all right, well look, I'm already over here in Chino, which is a city I was working in. Where you coming from? He said, I'm coming from Pasadena. Bus stops in Laverne. I said, oh yeah, I'm from Pomona, so that's the white people area. Let me, I'm gonna push over there, meet you at this Del Taco, and on the corner, I'm gonna come grab you and pick you up. So, you know, I see, as I'm rolling and shit, I'm rolling through, I hit the little left into the Del Taco. I see him, brother, just sitting out there standing. So he see me pulling up, all black in the car. You know, I see him hop out. Hey, what's going on, bro? I'm looking for you. Yeah, Khan, sir. Woo. And that was it. And that nigga been locked in ever since as well. So, you know, all of these pivotal moments is kind of, a lot of people don't understand. Like, the reason why this brotherhood in California is so crazy is because we all have our story in regards to how we came into the truth. Like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, had to go through that transitional phase, and we linked up, and you know, we got these stories of where we met, and we've been locked in ever since. So, you know what I mean, that was just kind of, that was that situation with me and Lahab, man. You know what I mean? And that's my nigga to this day, man. It's my brother.
All right, so one question for anybody out there that's going through it. Okay, now you over an area, right, that you're not physically in, right? So is there any formula, or what's the secrets to running the operation like that?
So the secret, first and foremost, like, I plan on moving to the area officially shortly. Slavery has provided me opportunity, but in my situation, having, you know, operational command over a location I'm not physically in, you got to put your trust in the brotherhood. That's what it boils down to. You got to allow men that are in that city step up and rise to the occasion. That's just what it boils down to. I know that you have to, as a man, a brother that's over a lot of these men, you got to help prepare them. You got to make sure you're always available. Counsel is always open. Making sure they're asking the right questions. Making sure that how they came into the truth, the next brother is getting provided the same experience, because it's necessary. Because if you're a brother that's locked in and a soldier, I want you to take them same tactics that I learned and that you took and received them and give them to the next brother, because it's going to be a domino effect like that, and we're going to keep the same kind of brothers in the truth, and we're going to wash out all the homos, the fags, the Christians, all that bullshit, the niggas that can't stand for this. We're going to push them out the way. You know what I mean? So that's how I learned to do it from men over me. It was stick to the foundation. Like brothers in the East Coast, there was nobody in California. Same principle. Nobody was physically out there, but we stuck to the foundation of what the truth was.
Right.
And as long as we kept the truth as our foundation, we kept everything moving. And that's what I've been teaching these brothers that are underneath me and brothers over me that taught me. You know what I mean? Is keep these foundations, keep these traditions, and you'll see how a brother will implement them, and you'll see how One West he becomes. You know what I mean? So that's my answer to that.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's dumb heavy. All right, now, as a captain in the ISUPK,
Please.
captain of 10 stacks, right? What qualities of a captain would you give to anybody that's a 5,000? Any qualities that you would want to rub off on them in their quest to captainhood?
Any brother's quest to captainhood, my advice to any officer of 5,000, period, is going to be this. Make this completely your business in every facet. Any and everything you do, this is your business. Push this. Like, everybody go to work every day, right?
Right.
You don't want to get up. You don't want to have to get up and go slave for nobody, but you handle your business.
Right.
Love you. If you love the truth, right?
Right.
That's what you tell us.
Right.
You love the Bible, right? You love these words. You love being an Israelite, right?
Right.
And you hate this place.
Right.
Persuade the Lord by your actions. Be the best at any and everything. Try to be the best of everything. Try to know everything. Try to be prepared for everything. Ask all the questions, and your work is going to speak for everything. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that brothers ask me is how I know what helped me was you had to see me. Everybody had to see me. Any and everywhere I'm going. We had an event, I'm there. We got something to do for the school, I'm there. You got to make this 150% your business, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to push to the next level. You know what I mean? Lord allow. But some people, you know, you just, it's not in you. But for those that know, nigga, I want power, I want authority, I want, you know, rulership. You know what I mean? This is the path to it. And you got to make this 100% your business. A doctor goes in and goes to school for 10 years to learn how to be a doctor, because that's his business.
Right.
Well, guess what? If you're a priest and prophet of the Lord, you are a man in the truth in the ISUPK, well, you take your shit even more serious than that. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna get in raid. Ain't nobody gonna get in front of you. The generals won't stop it. The captains won't stop it. Because we ain't trying to get ran over by no brother that's trying to push this truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? The Lord might run me over for getting in your way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Nah, fuck that. It's just take this 100% out, and you gonna be Tawab. And your work is gonna get you there. Your work, I promise you. It's like anything else. You know what I mean? Niggas don't get, the NBA players don't just wake up and become NBA players.
Right.
You got to get in the gym and shoot.
Right.
Guess what? You got to teach them classes. You got to make sure you understand what it is to counsel people. You got to learn how to be professional, conduct, all of these things that the Bible teaches you. And you got to know your book. Like, that's another thing. The Bible is Black, Hispanic, and Native American. It's history. You know what I mean? White people know about the 4th of July. White people know about what else all their holidays, right? Because that's their business. That is their family. With this book called the Bible, that's your family. So you got to put that on a display, and you got to go 150% with everything. And if you do that, ain't nobody gonna stop you. You're gonna get there. It's gonna be like, you're gonna wake up tomorrow like I just put in the work. That's what brothers tell you all the time. I just work. I don't do it. I don't. And then that's another thing. Never give a fuck about rank. When I became a captain, if you watch the video, it happened in a major council, you know what I mean, war council.
I remember that.
I didn't even realize who General Hyman was finna call.
Right.
I'm over here looking like, damn, somebody getting ready to get raised up. I was happy for whoever it was gonna be.
Right.
Because I didn't care about rank.
Right.
And then when I get called, I'm looking like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, because mentally I understand, nigga, you're trying to give me some responsibility?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Don't take this for granted. It's gonna get there for brothers that want it, but it's a responsibility too. You got men, women, and children's lives in your hands. Imagine how you gonna have to come to the Lord about that. You're accountable. So any brother searching and striving for that, man, just understand it's gonna take a lot of work, but it's also gonna take patience and diligence, and you're gonna have to be fit to do it. You know what I mean? Not every brother is prepared to raise other men up. You know what I mean? But some are. And you can learn these attributes too. Don't run from it though. Right. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my answer on that matter. Right?
All right. So question. How would you define brotherhood? not just okay in the UPK, and just give me a general definition of how you define brotherhood.
Brotherhood, how I would define brotherhood, simple. A collective group that supports one another in every facet for everyone's benefit. Meaning simply this. I define brotherhood as a group of men that are about the same business, and they look to each other, they care for one another, and their concern is one another. Because if that is the case, we'll never fail.
Now, could you explain brotherhood in the UPK?
Brotherhood in the UPK is something you don't know it unless you're in here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know it, you know, we talk about it, but brotherhood in the UPK is stepping into a family that you always have ever wanted growing up as a child.
That's it.
Brotherhood in the UPK is that camaraderie and that friendship, that mentorship that you've always been seeking for. Where brothers, we're gonna let you do your thing, but what we're not gonna do is let you ever sin against the Lord.
Right.
We're gonna let you have fun and do whatever it is you want to do, but what we're not gonna do is let you disrespect or offend another brother.
Right.
The brotherhood in the UPK is accountability, man. Because what happened for us in the world, we're never held accountable.
Right.
But in the truth, in the UPK, it's accountability and it's love for one another, man. I don't see you as being different. I see you as myself. And because I love myself, I love you. And that's brotherhood in the UPK, man.
All right.
In my opinion.
No, your opinion is everything right there. This is your interview, Cat.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So like,
you know what I mean? All right, no so sweat. Question. We had a super duper Cali combo earlier. You know what I'm saying? You said you're going to pull up with the glass house sitting on sixes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know them as dunks. I don't know if that's even a dunk. But
no, it's considered a dunk. Like, that's, I mean, shit, I grew up, like I said, I grew up in Southern California. Pops, two-time Fender, gang member, all that. Right. One thing I remember with Pops, we always used to roll lowriders. We'd be on Crenshaw on Slauson, Sunday cruising, all of that. He got a 6 tray, 6.7. You know what I mean? I just cropped the 77, but you know, the 6 is on the glass house. That's just my little whip. To the side, I just copped that. You know what I mean? I'll pull it out for brothers soon enough. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. Exclusive. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so but yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, you know what I mean? That's just one of the things. Like we cut cars in Cali, you know, Florida and shit, they dunk cars out. But I'm a fan of the dunk culture, so I'm putting my shit on the big boy rims. You know what I mean? So shout out to Texas, shout out to Florida, you know what I mean? Shout out to where niggas want to ride slabs and big boy rims and all that shit. I'm feeling that. You know what I mean? Go ahead, please.
All right, so you did mention about gang life, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing, like, we just had the interview with Not the Zob, you know what I'm saying? Gang life, something that we're not really too familiar with on the other side. You know what I'm saying? That's not a life that we live, you know what I mean? So could you go into a little bit, like, what's the culture like inside of gang life? Or what's it like to live in that world?
So, living in gang life, you know, it's what you see, but the parts you don't see is the jealousy, the hatred, you know what I'm saying, just all of the things that go against brotherhood. Like you could be in a gang in California and have gangs within a gang, sets within a set, and you know, within the gang, this particular group of people from claiming the same hood don't even like each other. You know what I mean? We're in the brotherhood and the truth that can never happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You got brothers that hate to see you shine.
Right.
They don't want you to get money because they want money. They don't want you to have the finest girls because they want them. It's this level of competition that's disgusting, man. And what it does to a lot of brothers is it affects, you know, their mental state of mind. Like, and then you got a lot of brothers that end up thinking they hard, gangster, but when you get behind them walls, where your homies really at? Right. You know what I mean? You get behind the walls, ain't nobody writing you, ain't nobody putting no money on your books. They was talking all that, you know what I'm saying? Excuse the music. They talk all that, but they really not there for you, you know what I'm saying? So this gang culture, it's a facade. It is a goddamn illusion of brotherhood. It's a way to entrap us, you know what I'm saying, to go against one another and just cause total chaos and division, you know what I mean? Right. It's, you know, guns and murder, all the things we shouldn't be doing to each other, you know what I mean? And it seems glamorous, it seems fun until you get locked up or you in the grave, man. And that's what we're trying to stop brothers from. And so in the UPK, man, if you are a gang member, if you are a whore on the streets, if you are a Southern or a Norteño, brother, we want you. Because the way you living, they taught us wrong. You know what I mean? We're only emulating the devil. That's why you hear the Capones and the Seagulls, the Mafia, all that. That has nothing to do with it. We're in Vegas right now. This is the home of the real Mafia. You want to see Mafia? You want to see Mafia? Look at this. There's billions of dollars behind me right now. Just a couple of hours ago, it was thousands of people over here. And doing what? Spending their money. And paying who? White people. You know what I mean? That's who you emulated. So we gotta stop this illusion. We're not gangsters. We're not supposed to be any of these things that this white person is. White devil, man. We're supposed to be black men, Israelites, Hispanic men, Israelites, Native American Indians, Israelites. We were called to be a separate and chosen people. But that's the go in the gang culture.
Alright, Chet. Anything else you want to tell our 7 subscribers, our 2 followers? You know what I'm saying? I don't want this music to flag us, man.
Nah, no sweat. No sweat. Man, listen, ISUPK.com, ISUPK in any city near you. Listen, brother and sister, if you listening to me, man, don't take a chance on your life. You took enough chances. The scripture says, do not frustrate the grace of the Most High, man. Do not go another day without giving yourself an opportunity to live. Because that's what our job is for. And guess what? We're getting ready to leave real soon. The Bible also says, I will send you fishers, and then I'm going to send you hunters. We fishing you right now because we love you. We want you to be in a secure and safe place. But it's going to come a day where we ain't going to be here for you. You're going to have to do this on your own. And you're going to fail because the Lord ain't going to be with you, man. So shout out to the ISUPK under Commander YAHANNA. If you ain't with us, you ain't in the truth. If you're wearing any of these other fringes on your t-shirts, one woman, you know, garbage ass doctrines, man, you better get back home, man. Get home to the ISUPK before it's too late, man. That's it, man. Captain Qam, Precinct Captain of 10,000, Qam Waahl, California. I'm out, man.
So we gotta represent for the culture. Niggas coming out here with all this funny color hair, skinny jeans and shit. Fuck that, nigga. We taking it back to the fringes. Motherfucking Spikes, nigga, representing for the Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? Angry Black Man Media, nigga. We getting it in. We bringing that real shit back.
I match my guns with the sneaks. That's my fashion week. Go ask the streets. Dog, we got massive beef. We pass elite. Play this on blast, repeat. Let it go worldwide, let the masses peep. I don't care if she thick or her ass petite. She want war with the D, she a casualty. Long as she don't got no limits like I'm Master P. Fucking bitches! Boom, dick style! No, do that shit over again. I had one last.
You know I'm squeezing on triggers, my bullets hitting you won't heal it with stitches. You don't want that, you don't wanna get your skull cracked. Better tighten up when a nigga tell you fall back. Titties on the drum, you a sucker, give you all that. When you stand tall at, that's where you gon' fall at.